Yes, there's things that are happening in Pensacola, Florida in 2023. The National Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida will be open to the public on May the 17th. The museum is located on Naval Aviation Station, Pensacola. It's on 1750 Radford Boulevard. You can see right there, it's on the Naval Aviation Station property. And it has been closed for 3 years to the public. But now, looking at their Facebook page, you can see the post. May 17th, open to the general public. Here's the big announcement. You can see, after more than 3 years of restricted entry, the National Naval Aviation Museum is thrilled to announce the public access waiver unto NAS Pensacola has been reestablished, and the museum will officially reopen to all visitors starting May 17th, 2023. Wow, it's awesome. It's a great museum. TripAdvisor, and if you go out there, you'll see that it says it's permanently closed, but it's not permanently closed. But even then, it had almost 6,500 reviews of fives. This is an awesome museum. It really, really is. And of course, Pensacola has other things to offer, and we'll look at more of that later in the video. But now, here is the website for the museum. And what you see there is, of course, it's not the 17th yet, so there's restricted access. But on May 17th, that's going to change. You can read all about it here on the website and also on their Facebook page. And here's some of the things to see, and we'll get in more detail. This is the home of the Blue Angels. You can check up on news. They've got a giant screen theater there with different films that you can look at. They've got, well, we're going to get into that. But plan your visit. So to plan your visit, they've got a link right there at their web page. There's frequently asked questions and directions and a map of the museum. There's their hours of operation. And this, may change with the new opening. They're going to be open 7 days a week. And it's absolutely free. Did I mention that? This is absolutely free. Free to park, free to see. Awesome. Here's the general information on who can visit. And again, the phone number is provided. And you can call the Visitor Control Center and they'll give you the information. You can go see the Blue Angels when they practice, because that's their home. You can also meet and talk to some of the Blue Angels. They actually come into the museum and talk to some folks. And here's parking. Main parking lot is right there by the museum. Absolutely free to park. Accessibility. It accommodates people with all types of disabilities. And you can read about that on their website as well. And they have some guided tours that'll be available and some flight line tours. They've got a cafe there in the restaurant, and they do groups too. Field trips, military reunions and stuff. So what are the museum areas? Well, again, on their website you can check this out, and this is the way their website is organized, so we'll just follow through that. We'll start with the museum map. And here is the museum map that you can download off the web page. See, there's a lot to see there. This is the second page of it, and there's a Hangar Bay too. And there are exhibits and attractions, of course, all kinds of different aircraft and historical information about naval aviation, aircraft galleries, the giant screen theater, flight simulators, cockpit trainers, and aircraft galleries. And all this has been restricted. Ever since COVID it was closed, but now it's going to be open to everyone. This is exciting. There you can see just all kinds of different aircraft, and here on the website it gives you all kind of information about that. And this could go on and on, but I'm just going to speed this up, and you can go to the website and check it out if you're interested. And it's just, there's just so much to see, and do try to take advantage of a guided tour if you can. When we were there the last time, we were fortunate that we had a guided tour of the curator of the museum, and he had all kinds of tremendous stories that told about them getting some of these exhibits and how they get them there. So, cockpit trainers. Now here's cockpit trainers that the kids or even adults can get in and try them out. It was closed during COVID, open now, and Blue Angels. This is really exciting. The Blue Angels, there's practice information is available out there on the website, and you can plan your visit to go and see the Blue Angels practice. And then also the pilots will come in and have autograph sessions there in the museum. Awesome. Really, really amazing. And again, this is absolutely free, folks. You don't want to miss out. You really don't. And there's some tips for the practice air show. You want to check that out if you intend to see the air shows too. And they've got flight simulators that you can take advantage of. Wow, I'm telling you. Max Flight 360 simulators are open daily, and you have to pay a little extra for those, but it's well worth it. Fantastic motion-based simulator. Look at everything that's available. Wow. And giant screen theater. Wow. And we talked about this some before, but the giant screen theater will have some tremendous experience, and it is something to see. It costs extra, but it's worth it. It really is. And they've got several different shows to check out as well. And there on the website you can see the magic of flight, an aircraft carrier city at sea. Just well worth it. And they have scavenger hunts. And here's on the website, you can read about these various scavenger hunts that you can participate in there in the museum. Pretty cool. Hey, here are some pictures. Let's just sit back and look at some of these. Hey, here are some other YouTube channel reviews for the National Naval Aviation Museum. I highly recommend. Check these out. First one is Explore the National Naval Aviation Museum by the Naval Aviation Museum Foundation YouTube channel. Next is the National Naval Aviation Museum 4K Tour by Petresky Films YouTube channel. And lastly is the Naval Aviation Museum Tour, home of the Blue Angels, Pensacola, Florida. That's by the Wayward Wags YouTube channel. Check those three out. You can see firsthand more about the museum. And Pensacola. Hey, if you're new to the Pensacola area, the Florida Panhandle, here's some travel information for you. The Visit Florida website will tell you a lot of information about Florida in general, and of course you can select on the Northwest section and learn about travel in Florida, in the Florida Panhandle. And this is the Pensacola, the visitpensacola.com website, and this will tell you specifically about other things to see and do in Pensacola. And we've got another video on the Gulf Islands National Seashore, which is also located in Pensacola as well as Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And you can check that out. That'll be in our playlist at the end of the video and also in the description below. Hey, sure hope this was enjoyable for you to learn about the National Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida. The museum is now open to the public, or it will be May 17th, right there in the Naval Air Station, Pensacola. So come check it out. You'll be glad you did. And comment below about your experiences. Have you been there? Are you planning to go? And share your experiences with. What else would you like to see on the channel? And keep traveling and keep watching.